This week in English we are going to be looking at the Wright brothers. We have already learnt lots about the Wright brothers from our history lessons. What can you remember about the Wright brothers? Let me remind you a little bit about the Wright brothers. When Wilbur and Orville Wright were kids, their father brought them a toy helicopter that was powered by a rubber band. This first started their fascination with flying. Then, when they were in their 20s, Wilbur and Orville set up their own business repairing and selling bikes. They used the money from their bicycle business, as well as their understanding of how bikes work, to help them. They first started making gliders, and they were able to find a way to control the movement of them whilst they were flying. The first flights lasted less than a minute. However, they improved their plane design until they had built an aeroplane that could be flown for over half an hour. The Wright brothers were the first people ever to invent and fly a powered, controllable aeroplane, which led to us being able to fly all over the world. Here is an explanation text about the Wright brothers. Have a read. We are now going to have a look at some of the features in this explanation text. Let's first look at conjunctions. Conjunctions are words which link two words or phrases together. For example, and, or, but, if, so, when, because. Can you think of some sentences that include these conjunctions? In the text, there are also lots of suffixes. Suffixes are endings that are added to root words. For example, the root word kind, with the suffix ness, becomes kindness. Have a look at these suffixes and see how many words you can think of that end with these suffixes. Now I would like you to find these words in our text. Let's start with the conjunctions. I have found the first one for you. Now let's find our words with suffixes in. I have done the first few for you. Now I'd like you to find all the different types of punctuation that have been used in this text. Can you find any commas, full stops, question marks and exclamation marks? And finally, here's a challenge for you. Can you find any of our common exception words in this text?